Imagine driving on a state highway and all of a sudden a vehicle crosses the line and heads right at you.
That's what happened to two drivers yesterday when they were heading east on M57 in northern Kent County. The two people in the van that crossed the center line died, but the other drivers are alive to talk about it. 24-Hour News 8's Ann Schieber met with one of them who left the hospital late this afternoon. Ann?
Bryant State Police say this crash could have been far worse if it were not for the driving skills of those people in the line of that van that crossed the center line. More amazing, one was on a motorcycle.
Usually the bike loses, and this time we got really lucky.
Rob Passano may be banged up, but he considers himself one lucky guy after avoiding a van with a trailer that crossed the center line and came right at him.
I think there was a small hill, and I saw the trailer take a little hop up, and then all of a sudden it just went totally sideways and come sliding at us.
Passano was driving behind a Ford pickup when a van hauling the trailer crossed the center line. According to Rob, the pickup was unable to avoid hitting the van at its weakest point, the side. Rob applied his brakes, but when he knew it was not enough, he did something that bike riders learn in safety classes. He dropped his bike. He purposely made the bike fall down.
You're not going to come out really good, but you only have two choices. Either you run into stuff on the bike or you slide, so slide's a lot safer.
Worse, Passano's wife was driving behind him in a car. She says Passano would often complain that she stayed too far behind to avoid being cut off.
He just gotten done giving me the business about not being close enough, and I'm really glad I didn't listen to him because I'd have been close.
Passano stayed overnight at a hospital, mostly to deal with pain.
I ground off some fingers here and broke this finger and possibly this one, which my new brother-in-law is a hand surgeon. He's going to see me tomorrow to take care of that. And some road rash on my arm and my knee, some lower back pain, neck pain, and bruised ribs and a bruised lung.
Rob also credits his survival to being highly alert and looking 1/2 mile in front of him and around him. He also stays a safe distance away from the car in front of him.
Whenever you have more of a reactionary gap, you're able to take speed off if something in front of you happens, whether traffic has to stop right away or someone crosses over into your lane.
Now, the crash is still under investigation. The victims have been identified as the driver, 27-year-old Timothy Singer of Belmont, and his father, Donald. The two were headed on a camping trip. Police say they were both wearing their seatbelts. We checked their driving record, and the driver had a commercial driver's license and no traffic violations. The driver of the Ford had non-life-threatening injuries. At the live desk, Ann Schieber, 24-Hour News 8.
Thank you, Ann.